how's my how's my audio volume? Hello. Hello. How's the volume? Is it okay? I did recording today, so my I don't know how it is. A little quiet. I put it up a little bit. Last time in I was like, oh man, let's play a Silk song. I'll just put my audio up a little bit, and then I went and had a look at the VOD of the stream from the other day with the skong. I peak so much during that video because I was so surprised. I just started screaming, and it just it just corrupts the audio so much. No, I'm gonna have to. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to change and see if I can fix that as much as possible. Oh my goodness. Seems okay, present, though it always comes out better on my TV than my PC. Are you, huh? Are you watching me? Oh my god. You're one of the few. You're one of the prophesized few that are watching me on the TV. What? I have a question. Am I on the big TV? Because some people have like little TVs that they have like in their rooms and stuff. Or like the big TV is like the big TV. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like how the big light is the big light. It's the most important light, so it's the big light. I don't know how else to put it. It's the big light. Yeah, am I on the big TV or am I on a personal little TV? I want to know this. Watch on my PlayStation 5 connected to my TV. Oh my god, you're one of those people. Oh, that's insane. Because it was also I have stats for like how everybody watches me, and you know, it's like, oh, you know, they do it on desktop, they do it on mobile, they watch you on TV, all of those types of ones. And then there's like a category that is other, and I googled it and I was like, what is other? What else are people watching me on? It turns out it's consoles. That's what other is. It's like if you watch YouTube on your PlayStation or something. Yeah. Which is so interesting. Can you imagine somebody watching me, Amora Lumina, on their smart fridge? On their Samsung branded smart fridge? Yeah, you're out of lettuce, by the way. You need to pick that up. That's really good. Oh boy. I remember reading there was like a concept for a smart fridge ages ago that somebody made. I think it was either like a patent or like somebody had come up with like a concept or something that like would lock if you had like exceeded the amount of I think it like exceeded the amount of calories or something that you were allowed to like eat in a day. The fridge would like lock on you. Which is just insane. That's an insane concept to come up with. I remember reading this years ago. It's just popped into my head talking about smart fridges. Yeah, more Tamagotchi. More Tamagotchi would be so cute. Maybe that's my next project. No, stop it. You have too many. But I could make an idler. I could make an Amora idler. That would be so cute. Oh. More Princess Idler. How cute would that be? You could collect all different Moras. I'm just gonna make Neko Atsume but with Amora. I just sit in like the corner of your desk and yeah, it would be cute. You know what? No, I'm gonna finish some of the projects that I have on. We're gonna finish We're gonna finish the hand puppet model today. We're gonna finish that today. I'm gonna finish stuff real soon on big project. Oh god, I got another thing as well. Next week is gonna be a very, very, very light week. Where basically I'm not gonna be streaming until like I think like Thursday next week. It's gonna be like Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe a rare Friday stream, maybe, because I'll feel guilty. But I have a very important appointment that I need to do next week in personal. I gotta go take care of that. So yeah, unfortunately this early week is gonna be very jam-packed for more, so I do apologize. Early week next week there's gonna be nothing. Yeah, yippee! So there we go. Let's see. Let's just get. Oh, what? Oh, I can get rid of you. There we go. I gotta look at my viewer activity stuffs. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're on about. Yes. I don't know how to make those. But I do know how to make an idler. So maybe one of them. Do you guys remember Neko Atsume? Oh man, I used to be like super addicted to Neko Atsume because it's just so easy to play it when you're like in the middle of doing other things. Because it would be like, oh hey, you have like 5 minutes going to like this new thing. I'm like, alright, cool, I'm just gonna whip out my phone, I'm gonna have a look at my cats. This is why it's so addictive. I don't remember if you could pay money in Neko Atsume, but I feel like Neko Atsume is the type of game to have microtransactions. Some easy application, you can just make some customized layer. Still haven't seen a game that does artificial life simulation as good as the Old Creatures franchise. Oh man, there's a game that I played years ago that I have no memory of. Well, no, I have the memory of, but I have no idea what it's called. Oh man, you play as God. I wonder if you guys can recognize this. You play as God, and there's like levels to the game where there'll be like different lands or something, and you'll have to sort some kind of like problem for them. So there'll be like a little civilization or something, and they'll be like, we don't have water, and there'll be like a lake that's like miles away. You can like change the landscape in order to like draw a river in and give them water closer to their particular land. I remember there's like one level that has a volcano that is erupting, and you basically just have to like try and not have your little village die horrifically to like lava, and that was the most stressful level. Oh man, I don't remember what this game is called at all, but it's a game I played years and years and years ago. I really enjoyed it, and I'm just reminded of it because you said simulated like life. Yeah. Wait, that rings a bell. It is! It's from Dust! It's from Dust. Oh my goodness me. Yeah. Yes, yes it is. It's from Dust. Oh my goodness. This is such nostalgia. Hoo! Scribble Notes is also a very good one. I like Scribble Notes a lot. But yeah, From Dust is the one that I played and I recognize it very much so. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is such nostalgia. I don't think I finished the game, but I did play some of it. Oh my god, yeah! There was a level that had like a giant tsunamis, and you had to like stop your little village from getting wiped out. And I didn't really know how to do it. So you can pick up like a certain amount of like, because obviously if you picked up everything it would be the whole map and it would suck, so they let you pick up like little sections of stuff. I didn't know how to stop the tsunami in any other way. I think in theory I was supposed to put rocks in the way to have it not completely flood my thing, but instead of doing that, basically what I did was I just kept grabbing handfuls of ocean water that was trying to spill into my little village and just kept tossing it away. And I think I won the level doing that. Wasn't a civilization filter, but I used to play an idle browser game called Godville, where you were a god with a champion that would basically go on an adventure in your honor. That sounds fun. That sounds really fun. Yeah, brute force prince. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know what it wanted from me. I think in theory I was supposed to grab rocks or something, but I didn't know how to do that. Classic cartoon, my house is flooding, so let me get a bucket strategy. Hey, it worked. Thank you very much. I think I did exactly the same thing with the lava, but the lava could like solidify. So what I'd do is I'd grab the lava as it was pooling towards the village and drop it just a few centimeters a little way to build like a little... I basically built out of cooling obsidian a little wall so that the lava would get diverted. And that's how I won that level. I remember that one because it stumped me for ages. Did I ever get into RimWorld? No. I never got into RimWorld, unfortunately. I don't remember. Is RimWorld what I think it is? It is what I think it is. I have friends who are super into RimWorld. It's RimWorld and like Factorio. Is it Factorio? Like they're like in the same category in my brain as each other. Because I have friends who are super into RimWorld and super into Factorio, and they would play them in tandem. Yeah, RimWorld and Factorio, those games that someone either has 2 hours in or 2,000 hours in. Oh, yep, there we go. Immediate 3,000 hours. Immediate. Oh my goodness me. Instantly proven. Oh. Yeah. Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress is a game that I recognize. Is this what I think it is? What I think it is. Ah, I see. There's like another one that like I've been meaning to like play it. I think the only reason I associate it with is because it's a top down. I've been meaning to play Project Zomboid on stream, because Project Zomboid is just has like crazy replayability. I think I also associate it because my friend who's super into RimWorld and Factorio, she's the one that introduced me to Project Zomboid as well. She got us all into a multiplayer for like my first playthrough, and me and a bunch of my friends that I play D&D with we're all just playing Project Zomboid together, which was really fun. But I really liked Zomboid when I was playing it. I keep meaning to like schedule it to like play it on stream. I'm not super into isometrics. No, it makes my eyes go funny. This is why I don't play them too often. But I really enjoyed Zomboid, and I kind of wish that it didn't make me feel ill. A lot of these games are really fun, but I don't have the patience to learn how to play them properly. It's. I think Factorio is one of those games that like. I think it's got a similar like cap to games like Terraria and Minecraft, where like you kind of just have to have all of this preconceived knowledge in your brain in order to really enjoy them. And I think once you get to the point where you have that knowledge, it's so fun. But prior to that is rough. Factorio is the game for people who see Redstone in Minecraft and just want to play just that part. Yes. Oh yes, very much so. Who would I invite to play Project Zomboid? I don't know. I feel like making a big server would be kind of fun, and just having it open for like, ooh, you know what I would love? I'd love, because there's a setting in the server that you can do where you just decide that if you die, you die. I feel like having that would be really fun, but also so mean, because Project Zomboid can be so punishing. It's one of those games where you kind of can't do anything. I remember my first playthrough, I decided that I was just gonna go off into the woods where there was no zombies and just live out my life in the woods to have a great time, and then I died of exposure. Yep. It's one of those games, and you have to pick like benefits and benefits and disadvantages and stuff as well. So you can have like smoker and all of that type of thing. You can have short-sighted. I like it a lot. I think it's fun. Because to how much is going on, to how interesting the game is, to how much research does it need to play the game. Yes, yeah. Well, speaking of service, did I see that Canada's announcement for the BSMP changing to the seasonal events? Yes, I did. We got pung about it prior to us being allowed to talk about it. So I got all the information. Are you in the 3D self today? The horrific puppet? Oh yes, at some point or another, whenever I stop yapping. In that case, do you reroll a new character or do you just not play anymore? Yeah. Is it ping or is it pung? This is the question. This is the question. If you get added on Discord, is you getting pung or you getting ping or what? Ping. Really? Wow. Some people don't appreciate the English language. Alright, let's move on to this then, because we can keep yapping, but I can do stuff while we're yapping. Washoo! Waha! Hello! Hi! It's me! I'm gonna record the ending process for this because I feel like it's interesting. Should I take away the hair loopies? I'm kind of covering the screen. a little bit. I'm covering the screen a little bit. Let's yeah. I always feel like it's so strange to look at me in this way. I feel like a seal. I feel like a luminoid. Wah. The brain cells. I'm gonna need my brain cells to be able to do this. Ooh. We'll find out. We'll find out. It looks like a pug. She does look like a pug. Hello. It is me. Amora the Muppet. Abysmal. You looking naturally round without the loops. Yeah! I love my loopies. I love them a lot. This is the thing of like, oh man, should I get a new outfit at some point or another? This is the time to kind of like think about that type of thing, I guess. But like, it's also like, what parts of my design are so iconic that I have to keep them in the new outfits? It's really difficult to decide because the hair loopies are really difficult to introduce in in other outfits. Picked up a tad bit of blending knowledge with 3 last years, so slightly more capable of judging you for your modeling. Oh, dude, this is the worst thing ever. Are you kidding me? This is probably one of the worst things I've ever modeled in my entire life, and it will continue to be so, the whole time. What happened here? Excuse me? What? Whoa! What happened here? Can we normalize you? Whoa! It's what? I've not seen that happen before. It's just weird on the planes, I guess? Weird. Okay. Well, let's just knife that then and see if that helps. Yes, that does. Yes, it does. I see. Okay. Well, that's... Whoa. Is there extra vertices in here? There is. There's an extra vertice. Whoa. Interesting. Okay. That's bizarre. Okay. Well, there we go. That was all due to a weird vertice. Bizarre. Okay. Interesting. That one is not pleased. Swinging across into triangles is the best for avoiding that blade. Yes, yes it is, absolutely. However, take one look at this model. I want you to take one look at this model, and I want you to tell me whether or not I'm being serious and trying to be effective when I'm making this. Overall, tries are going to be better pretty much always. However... let's see. Where's our root gonna be? I guess everything's gonna be from the head, maybe. But I'm kind of wondering how we're gonna do this. Do we want just the head to move? Because we can have, like, just the head move. I've parented this in, like, a baseline because we're gonna do all of the mouth shapes in blend shapes. By the polycat, she's maxing out efficiency. Oh yeah, this is gonna run fantastically. If I was making something good, there's no way I would model like this in a million years. Let's see. Oh, you! I see. You don't have any texture on you, do you? Can I? Yeah, no, I think it'll be fine, okay. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Okie dokie. Yay. I'm also, normally, normally, when you do things like lighting and stuff, especially with like these type of models, which are like very heavy, like toon shaded or like unlit or anything like that, normally in order to make sure that light is not absolutely horrific, you would do customized normal maps. In order to make sure that everything is running smoothly in the shader generator. I'm not doing that for this one because good lord, look at it. I don't think having, you know, beautiful shading is really gonna save it. And also it's a lot of effort. Have you considered adding one part of the model with an unnecessarily high poly count? Should I make her hold a toothbrush or something? Is that what you're getting at? We get her a toothbrush. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Let's see, plane. These are the sticks, this is the thing. Let's have everything move together, I think. Okay. So this is our... We'll have two segments because I need them, and then head, bonk. If I do this... Oh no, it's the other way around. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's the other way around! There we go. Cool. Oh god, the toothbrush. The toothbrush! It's always the toothbrush. Remodel the crown into heinous levels of detail. Just get absolutely horrendous with it. Just. You know what I could do? Just straight up, like, you know, yeah, let's get in there. Yay. Yep, we're getting in there. Yep. This is an appropriate amount of vertices. It's a great amount of vertices. Okay, so we've applied that now. Cute. Are you also? Okay. Why didn't I apply these earlier? I'm so smart. We've only got 2 on them. Apply. You're fine. You have a mirror as well. Everything has a mirror! You have a mirror, and you have a mirror. And you have a mirror. Do you have a mirror? Do you have a... You have a mirror! Good lord. Yeah. There's any model that should. I'm just gonna turn this whole thing into like a zip bomb or something. Just send it out and have it just absolutely demolish everybody's existence. Are we good now? Ah, here we go. Okie dokie. Hey, Mom, we're not sending you a special Halloween present. Yippee! Let's start on the bones and then we can do the blend shapes. Cool. Oh god, the wireframe looks abysmal. Oh, good lord. Oh man. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh goodness. Okay. It was very close to the original yippee. Oh, the yippee! And then I just disappear. That's still one of like the worst, and it's still like the funniest, and also like I was mortified when that happened, by the way, because I was like if it had happened like on my own, I would have been a bit more okay with it, I think. But like it was the fact that it happened during a it happened during a collab, and I felt so abysmal because I was like, these people are really cool, because obviously I didn't know them very well. I definitely didn't know Aura at the time. I think that was my first time ever like meeting Aura, and I was so mortified by it. I was like, no, these people are gonna think I'm unprofessional. It was oh my goodness me. That was the worst. That might have been the worst thing to ever happen to me in terms of stuff in my career. So it's really funny post now. It's really funny now. But also no. You know, just absolute mortification every time. Shall I have it be? Yum 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 yum. No, we'll have a spine. This always gets me like confused because the parenting option for this is like so bizarre in Blender, because the rigging is so weird, but it works, but it's just odd. What are you connected to? What the heck are you? Oh no, you're not connected to anything, but there's a base here somewhere for something. What are you connected to? Is it the hair that you're connected to? Okay. It was funny then as well, to be fair. Maybe a little less for you, but it was funny for you. Oh yeah, it's it's really funny now. It's really funny now. But also there we go. Let's have you be your hips, your spine. I'm trying to give anatomy to this absolute monstrosity. Your upper chest. Let's put you in the actual correct cases, because I don't know if I'm gonna need it to be case sensitive or not. Do we need shoulders? So yeah, but yeah, when that happened, I don't think I've ever been so embarrassed about anything in my entire life, because I was just like, they're gonna think I'm terrible at what I do, and that I'm a professional, and they're gonna hate me, and everything is bad forever. My career is over. My career is definitely not over. It's also just really incredibly funny. There's Nick. Wait. Cool. And then we'll have another one that's you. I don't actually know how this is going to work out in terms of rigging, so we're gonna have to experiment really hard on this. Just see how it works out. There's the spine. There's no like curvature to the spine in any capacity. It's just straight through. Didn't you eventually meet or IRL? I did, yeah. We met up, a bunch of the British girlies, and it was very lovely, and we had a lovely time. So all's well that ends well, which is very nice, and I'm very relieved. Oh god, but it's funny to look back in hindsight at the things that were like super important, because I was like, oh man, because at the time as well I was also like, oh man, have I just ruined this particular connection for like me and the rest of my gen mates? Because I was like, I don't know, there's a thing in my brain where I was like, I'm responsible also for the success of my gen mates, which is really funny. I think in some ways you definitely are, but I'm maybe not as much as I was stressing about at the time. Here we go. Do we do a shoulder, perhaps? Do we do a shoulder? I don't think we need... You know what? What if we just make these all spring bones? What if I just make this like a whole spring bone instead? In fact, I won't call that arm then, because that'll be picked up by the thing. Spring spring R spring R1. Spring R1. Spring R2, and then we're gonna letter these a bit later on as well. Cool. Spring R3. Is that in the center? I think it is. Wahoo! Bouncy. So this can all move collectively together. Everything's like that. Cool. I don't think there's any reason to have. Okay. I don't think there's any reason to have the ears move in any particular way, so let's have the ears be on spring bones as well, because then I can have flobby ears and it's cute. Here's the question while I'm doing this. Here's the question. Here's the question of the day. How do we do I put spring bones in these? Of course. Cool. That's ear. Yes. Ah. Ears, hair of. And the other type of orb. I see. Yeah, let's have you as well. Are we sure? Okay. You're a little off. There we go. Bonk. Cool. Cool. You will notice that I'm only doing it on one side, and that's fine. That's how it's supposed to be. For science, of course, I know next to nothing about rigging in Blender, so it's a good learning opportunity. I know less about rigging in Blender than I would like to, because all of my rigging experience comes from mostly Autodesk stuff. And it's different. There's buttons in different places, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing at like all times, and it's very very, very weird. I'm wondering what's gonna happen. You know, let's give a test. In fact, let's turn off lock object mode. Oh wait, no, is it turn? Yeah. Is it turn on lock object modes? Am I an idiot? It is. It's lock object modes because I'm a moron. Bonk. Cool. No texture paint. Weight paint. This might be interesting to do, actually. Because normally you don't have any issue. Why are you having issues? I'm so confused. What is going on? And then shift click. Yeah, here's what I am doing. For some reason it's not clocking on. Maybe I've messed up the parenting? And it just doesn't like me? It's just decided it hates me? Hates me specifically? Wow, yeah, you will not let me do that, huh? Whoa. What is happening? Okay. Alright, well I think we got some stuff to fix then. Okay. Let's see then. Let's create a secondary save. Just in case. I would like to select everything. And join everything together. Okay. It despises its creator. It hates me specifically. This is also odd. I'm so confused as to why it's not letting me do it. Unless it's being wrong. I'm interesting. Lock object modes? Unless I just don't lock object modes. I'm pretty sure that was the right one. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Yay! Maybe? No? What? I'm so confused. Why does it hate me? What? Okay, pose mode, yeah. What's wrong with you? Huh? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Amora. Very cool. What if I do this instead? Because normally it's one of those. No, really? Deleted and just burn the whole thing. Just get rid of it. Just kill it. I'm so confused as to why this is such an issue. Cause I think it's yeah, bonk. Bonk. No? Really? Shortcut is Alt F4. It definitely is. Here's the crazy thing. I don't have any of the F keys on this keyboard. So when this comes time for like naming conventions, that one's gonna be very interesting. I'm genuinely baffled by this. I don't know what is happening. Huh? Because normally it would come up with the little option for the bones because it's got the thing sorted, but it's not. Do I have to lock object modes? Surely not. That's the opposite thing that you want to do. It's the rogue thing to do. Huh? Not even with FN key. I don't have that on this keyboard. I have a keyboard with any of the keys. I just got QWERTY. I got delete. I got page up. I got page down. I got a control. That's about it. My weight painting with the bones. That's what I'm trying to do. Or have been trying to do. It decides that I have not been given privileges to do that. Select the bone, then select the mesh, then go to weight paint. It's crazy how you've just watched a good 15 minutes of me doing exactly that. I'm sorry, bless you, bless you. No bone privileges, no bone privileges at all. Wow, okay. Alright, well, let's it hates me then. Alright, okay. See, I thought it was that the whole thing wasn't interesting. Okay. Alrighty, let's do this then. Hang on, chat the math. Wow. I'm gonna close Blender and get rid of it. I'm gonna burn it. Burn it in front of me. You were blurred streets because they're one of the few things to get hierarchy. It genuinely is. I don't get mad at stuff ever. There's something about like technology that like doesn't do the thing that you ask it to do that just it gets under my skin more than anything else. Why? Alright, cool. Let's try all of these things. Let's try all of these things. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. Everybody's in object mode. Is everybody in object mode right now? Are we good? Are we in object mode right now? Uh-huh. Nope. am... In subject mode. I know I'm in object mode. Is everybody here in object mode? Can everybody here confirm that they are in fact in object mode? I need clear consensus. This is so bizarre. What the heck? Oh my god, okay. 2-minute tutorial. This never happens. This has gotta be good. It's a 2-minute tutorial. It's gotta work. Who of objecting they mode? What does that mean? White Wolf, what does that mean?
In the advent of the Blender 4.0 update,
hello, sir.
A few changes.
Cool, thank you. Hello, sir. Stop yapping. Show me. You don't have it either. You don't have it either. What? You don't have it either. You're also having the same issue that I'm having. It's just that you've made a tutorial on you not solving the problem. That's not a solution. I hate how every tutorial has to be a video these days. Just give me some text that I can read in 60 seconds. Yeah, right? Here's the thing with like Blender. I chose to like do Blender stuff for like VTuber things because I was like, oh, there's like 10 million tutorials here. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be so fine. It's all good. And then all of the things happened. I was like, oh, there's so many more tutorials here. Yeah, it's there's a lot more tutorials, but there's also like a lot more tutorials of like 3-hour length where people talk about nothing. There's some really good Blender tutorials. There's a guy, oh man, who's the guy that I learned how to do sculpting from Blender of? Because I will recommend him every single day of my life. Here we go. Tutor for you. He does a Blender beginning 3D modeling tutorial. He does a hammer tutorial, and then afterwards he shows you how to texture and like do materials and stuff of it afterwards. And that stuff is like, it's so good. It's a really good tutorial. Both of them are like 20 minutes long. There's no faff. You can see what buttons he's pressing on screen. It's mwah. It is the ideal tutorial. It's so good. Let's see. You know, oh, hang on. Hang on. It might be a vertex issue. Hang on. It might be a vertex issue. Hang on. Is this the issue? Is this what we're having? Everything is good again. Everything is good in the world. Everything is as it should be. I hate automatic waits, but hell yeah, we've solved the problem. Is that what? No, did I miss your message? You could have solved it. No. Okay, you're gonna move just fine. There we go. Okay. We're good. We're solid. We're fine. Cool. Alright. Cool. What? Oh, we're in post. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I hope none of you are worrying about it, because I'm not worrying about it. I've never worried about anything in my entire life, I don't think. I'm so chill. I'm so chill. Really chill about everything. Hey, Noop. Bonk. Very rare work, Rasha. It's happening more and more often recently. It's not that I'm becoming a more angry person, it's that things are annoying me more. Oh, I'm gonna need help on this, I think. Hang on. Yay, there we go. Oh, well, that doesn't help at all, huh? Okay. Thanks, I guess. Thank you, very cool. There we go, it's much better. Oh, this is post mode. No. Here you go. Now I'm done with being frustrated. I can do things. I can do things well. How do we tell her? How do we tell him? What's the SpongeBob quote? Hello. Hey. Come on. I'm gonna do it this way because it's kind of a little easier, I think. Wop. 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 Oh, with shading, she looks even worse. Do people from Superior have hair bones? We do! We have many hair bones. That's why I got so much hair. It's to protect the bones. It's to protect the bones from all of the bone things that can happen. Like breakages and such. I gotta letter these at some point or another. Whee! There we go. Woohoo! There we go. The crew is how do we tell him? Yes, 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 yes. That's it, that's it. How do we tell him? There we go. Na da 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 da. I don't know why. This is such like a bizarre song to have stuck in my head, but I've had is it 3 Doors Down? God. I've had is it Behind Those Eyes or Behind Her Eyes? I don't know. By 3 Doors Down, stuck in my head all day. I think I like heard it in my dream last night, and so it's just kind of been in my brain like the entire time, like all day, which is really bizarre. Yeah, that's such like an odd song to like have in your brain, I think. It's not even a song like I've actively listened to. I think I heard it like once. Never had a dream give me an earworm before. I have it all the time. I think I get like lots of music from like my childhood. So I get lots of stuff that my dad used to play. So lots of stuff from like the 60s to like 80s is all stuff that Papa K used to play. So that's all the stuff that I hear in my dreams sometimes. But yeah, I think I heard it in my dream where it was God, 3 Doors Down. Are they still doing stuff? Hang on. 3 Doors Down rock band from, oh god. 3 Doors Down is an American rock band from, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that, Mississippi, that formed in 1996. The band's music is described as post-grunge, alternative rock, and hard rock. The band was brought to mainstream popularity with their 2000 debut single Kryptonite. I don't think I've heard that one. But I've definitely heard, yeah, it's Behind Those Eyes. God, Behind Those Eyes, yeah. Behind those eyes you lie. Are they still going? Please tell me they're still going. Are they still going? Did they disband? 3 is down. No! Oh no! Oh! The lead singer Brad Arnold has been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and the band has cancelled all 2025 tour dates. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. I didn't expect to be sad about that today. Oh man. Oh, that sucks. I hope he gets better. I hope he gets better, sincerely. Man. That sucks. Well, thank you, sir, for populating my dream last night with 90s to 2000s grunge. It was an interesting dream. I didn't sleep very well last night. I've been really stressed about stuff that has been happening recently, or is coming up for me recently, because I got a lot on, so I haven't been sleeping all that well. Which is, I think this is why, like, because like definitely there's such a problem. I fixed the problem with my alarm. Definitely, and then I kept sleeping through it. So clearly the problem was me. Clearly I'm the issue with that one. But yeah, well, I think like, and I definitely know it's stress now because I get nightmares. Whenever I get stressed, I get nightmares, and I specifically get nightmares about like creatures being in my room. It's normally spiders. I had the bat nightmare that I told you guys about recently when I got sick. That's a really good example of all the stuff that occurs to me whenever things happen. So that was interesting. But yeah, I had like 3 nightmares last night where I like woke up because I was like convinced there was like a spider on my wall. That was really fun. But it will all pass. Everything will be okay. Hair tassel. Hair. It will be hair back. Hair back A. Oh no, I can just do hair back because we've only got 1. Okay. Hair back. Hair back 1. The only reason why I'll make the most of it getaway. Yeah, I got some big things coming up. I got some appointments and stuff coming up that are pretty big. So I think that's the thing I'm most stressed about. And then also I have the project that I've been working really hard on. I really want to get that done for the deadline that I have. Because there's really cool stuff that I've been working on for ages because I really wanted stuff to happen, and now I have now I have to like actually do things. Yeah, the ones where you wake up and then you see something in your room even if it's too dark for that to be possible, or see something in the layout of the room that doesn't feel. Yes. This is what I mean when I say that I will like see like creatures in the dark. This is what I mean, where it's the dream is really realistic, but it'll be like, oh, there's a spider in your room, or something akin to that type of thing. That's what I mean about it. Oh, it sucks. It's real bad. Here we go. Yeah, those are the ones that I have all the time, though. Do I have 2 tassels on that, or is it just 1? It's just 1. Wow. I never get to have 2 tassels. ever. Ooh. Two. Let's have another one. Oh no, 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 no. Similar to sleep paralysis. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had like sleep paralysis in like the way that like some people describe having sleep paralysis, where they're like completely unable to wake up. But I'll have like weird dreams. Most of them are just kind of like realistic things of like stuff is in my room when I'm trying to sleep. But yeah. Mama Q let you have 2 tassels. Whoa. I think it's just going to bed too late for me. If I get a full night's sleep, it's less common. I always get it from stress. So that's always the thing that I get it from. Let's see. What do I want to move on you? Probably just the endy bits, right? Probably. Probably just like that bit. Yeah, probably like that bit. Whew, there we go. Everything goes well with the appointment, everything's gonna go well with the project. I think it is. Everything's gonna turn out fine. But I think I think I'm just predisposed to being overly stressed about everything all of the time. Extra fringe. Let's have this be B because it's on this side. 1. I don't know if that picked up on the mic. That was my neck. That's how stiff it is. As someone who has actually had a— no, don't tell me this. No, don't tell me this. Someone who's had a hold of baby spiders drop on them from the ceiling while in bed trying to go to sleep. This is a totally valid nightmare. No, don't tell me this. Don't tell me that. No. No. It's abysmal. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate the thought of that. Hate the thought of that. Okay. Let's hide this for a moment because I think this is going to be there we go. I was going to say this is going to be convenient for me. Let's do shape cues. Basis is this. Let's have a crown toggle. Fun fact. Whenever you have something in a model that is gonna disappear and reappear, anything like expressions or any kind of like of these type of things, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can either make it have 0 opacity at certain points in time, or you can do it the easier way, which is this. Talking about brain cells. You just like, it's inside. There it is. There it goes. Whoop. We'll do it with, in fact, we'll do it with VBridger. Or, not VBridger, we'll do it with AR Kit. Headphones also string inside of the head. Most of the time, yeah. Cool. Problem is you gotta... I was hoping to, like, have the parent be fine, but I guess it's not gonna be. So, we're just gonna have to do it this way instead, which is fine. It's just tedious. Just a little tedious. Let's do this. The good thing about this model is because it's so simple in the fact that it's just a biblical horror and there's not really much else to it, I don't have to worry about making it look cute because it already looks horrifying. So I could just kind of make it look as aggressively disgusting as I want it to look. Which means that I don't have to worry about bending stuff too much. I can just kind of do all this. Select everything that I need to select. Like that. Is that everything in that? I think so. Cool. Oh. Let's get the teeth as well. I forgot about those. Okay. Here we go. You always want to make your stuff way more exaggerated than you'd need. Horrific clipping? Don't care. Finding 3D model easier than drawing. Yeah, tons of people actually do. This is like the thing with stuff. Some people find certain subjects to be way easier than others, but they feel like they're just bad at a certain subject. Because when you start learning something, they will normally start teaching you one thing, and it turns out you're just really good at the other thing, but they don't really want to teach you the other thing just yet until you learn the thing from the other thing. So you will spend like years, if you do like formal education in any kind of like media design or something, if you have like an affinity for like video editing or like CG or something like that, they normally aren't going to teach you CG straight off the bat. They'll teach you something else first because it's easier for you to grasp. So you'll kind of spend years being like, I just suck at this thing, until you learn that you're really good at this other thing that they didn't want to teach you because it's hard. It's a really bizarre phenomenon to suddenly be like, I'm good at thing? So there we go. There's one thing. So we've got two shape keys now. We've got an expression key, which is just to hide the crown, and we've got a jaw open key, which I'm gonna test now. Like, that's fine. That's good. What happens to the crown if oh, it goes straight to there. Okay, sweet. Ah, this is the problem with blend keys. This is the problem with blend keys. Have the jaw open, let's have the crown. This is the problem. Bonk. Okay. So now that is fine. And this is also fine. Okay. There we go. Or please cause horrifying creature. Cast that creature into the fire! No. We're gonna have really terrible seam lines for this as well, but it's fine. It'll be funny. It'll be funny to have the seam lines. I'm just not gonna fix them. I don't care. I think it looks even worse because we've got. Yeah, there you go. Hang on. God, it's awful. Okay. Let's fix some stuff, shall we? Let's just this was bothering me. Let's neaten it up a little. There we go. I don't care about the other two clipping through because who has time to care about that? It's unhinged like a snake. When you're making blend keys, you always want to make the blend for the key much larger than you actually need it to be, because the AR kit blends will always be much smaller. So in reality, she's only really gonna open her mouth like this much, or like maybe that much. It's only a little bit. God, her whole jaw just unhinged. It's awful. I love it. Does it have a split underjaw? Do they? Huh. I didn't know that. Now I do. Edit! Does it feel bad to have no defense if someone calls you a Muppet? No? Not really. I think, like... that's my thing of, like, you know how, like, sometimes you'll have questions of, like, oh, you know, if you had, like, unlimited money, you had, like, unlimited budget, unlimited time, you know, you could do anything in the world, what would you do? Unironically, I feel like it would be really cool to do, like, a VTuber concert, but to have, like, a special guest be, like, some of the Muppets. Or, like, even some of, like, oh, man. Here is the thing. If, like, even, like, I think, like, I would cry if, like, I ever met Big Bird. Or Kermit. Or you know, I feel like any of the Muppets, really. I feel like I would cry if I met any of them or got like a message from any of them. So I feel like it would be so bizarre to do like a 3D VTuber concert, but just have the Muppets there as well. It would just be really stupid, and I really like that concept. Just don't try sending Big Man to space. It didn't go well last time. It's fine. It's all good. It's fine. Whooshoe. There we go. Let's have you up here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Honestly, like that idea as well. I don't know, I just think it would be really cute. But like, you'd have to set it up like the Muppets movies, where it's like no one can acknowledge the fact that you're like acting or singing along with the Muppets. You'd have to pull a Muppets Christmas Carol. you know what I mean? Where like they do the whole film and they have like Muppets in every casting except for like one, and they have like one human co-star. They have the Michael Caine who is treating the whole thing so seriously despite the fact that he's acting alongside Muppets. You'd have to do that. You would have to do that. Fun fact, the Muppet acting is so good that actors have mentioned that they have no problem working. Yeah, you read stories about like celebrities who have met the Muppets or like been on talk shows or something with the Muppets, and like it's, you get so into it that you talk to Kermit. You completely blank on the fact that there is a guy like sitting underneath the couch like puppeteering the dude that you're talking to. There's some like level of disbelief that's just really cute, I think, about the Muppets that you just kind of have to have. I don't know. This is something that like no one cares about but me. You know, in any capacity, but it's, I like them a lot. They make me very happy. In the same way that like most I don't know, most beloved things from your childhood would. I don't think this is any different from like somebody being like, I'm really into Transformers, you know? I don't know. I like it. It makes me happy. It brings my inner child joy. Like the aromas are electrical. I don't know. Like if you, I'm picking things from like childhood or something, or like if you really like He-Man or like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or like trying to think of like what else, like Powerpuff Girls, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like things that I enjoyed also in my childhood that are also cool and I like. This one's gonna be a little bit different because I'm gonna put it here. Here we go. Mid-fringe. There we go. Everyone has a bit of nostalgia that stems from their childhood that they carry a love for life. Yeah, yeah. Everyone has like a little thing that they love. Like I have like little toys of like Bagpuss and stuff. I love my little Bagpuss. You will have to pry my little Bagpuss plush out of my cold dead hands. I love that thing. He's so soggy. Yeah, Bagpuss. Bagpuss is so soft. I think like I don't keep up with children's media because I don't really have many children in my lifetime that are that age anymore. We have Fortnite cousin who is decidedly not that age anymore. So that's as close as it is. So I don't keep up with children's media anymore. But I see stuff at like when I go shopping and you go down the toy aisle and everything is like so brightly colored and really overstimulating, and you have a look at all the like TV shows that they're promoting and doing all the stuff for, and it's all stuff that is just, it's a lot. It's really a lot, and there's nothing really particularly like charming about them anymore in the same way as like kid shows used to be. Where like kid shows used to be like calming and soft and like, you know, let's teach you some things and get you happy. There's not, they don't do that anymore. There's no whimsy anymore. And it kind of makes me sad for kids these days. They don't get the love and care in media that they should do, because it's very profit based. It's kind of sad. I want kids these days to appreciate a good bag puss. Oh, yeah. They like make much out of like memes now, which is, I don't know how I feel about. I'm sure if I was a kid, I'd be ecstatic about the concept. But ooh, it just doesn't feel right anymore. You know? Doesn't feel right. Here we go. Everything got cocomelonified. Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it. Oliver Postgate, the man who made Bagpuss, had a certain charm to all of his shows, especially I Got the Engine, which had most of the sound effects done by someone with their own voice. Oh. Yeah, oh. Yes, because it had Ivor the End. It had a dragon in it. I remember Ivor the Engine because it had this dragon, and I loved the dragon in it. And I don't remember what the dragon's name was, but I was in love with it. I thought it was the best thing. He also made the clangers, which had all the whistling sounds that they made. Oh, I love the clangers. I have a clangers teddy somewhere. I have a little plushie of one of the clangers, and I don't know where it is, but I'm sure it's somewhere. I'm sure it's tucked away somewhere. Feel the same way. I don't know if it's just because we're older, but I feel like the childhood IPs of today are just so much more soulless. They kind of are. I think like Bluey has done a good job of kind of bringing back some of the charm of like kids media. Because Bluey is more exciting 100%, but it also has a little bit more of a softer charm. But there's nothing really that is gentle or has the same like calmness, I guess, that something like Clangers had. Oh my god, I love life. I want to go watch Clangers now. One of my favorite little anecdotes that like everybody must know about the Clangers, but my favorite one is the fact that the Clangers had a script for all the whistle noises. It wasn't just random whistle noises. They had a script of like, hey, this is what he's saying. And if you actually manage to get a hold of some of the script, you can tell that that's what they're saying when you watch it. It's fantastic. It's so cute. Yeah, that's the exact thing I'm talking about. Yes. Did she get in trouble with these? Oh, it's the old BBC stuff. Is good. It's really, really good. Yeah. I remember Bagpuss with such fondness, mostly. Yeah. Clangers never made it to my part of the world, unfortunately. No! I mean, that makes sense because it's that makes me sad though. You deserve to watch the Clangers. It's so charming. It's so charming. Ah. Zankama, thank you for the super honey. Thank you. I went to meme this. I went to just Photoshop the finished project. Looming over the London skyline with the caption, "Soon it begins." It begins. Magic School Bus was one of my main shows when I was younger. I think I've seen like one episode of Magic School Bus. I know that that was really popular though. I've heard people really liked it. Wow. There we go. Yippee! And are we good? Yes, we are good. Okay. Yippee! Never had much in any media that wasn't animated as a child, but I'm sure I'll be able to appreciate stuff like clangers and bagpuss now. Huh? Bagpuss and clangers is animated. It's stop motion. It's wonderful stop motion. Had most of the episodes recording onto VHS to watch when I got home from school. I think like I really appreciate the fact that like my parents went to the effort of trying to find like soft childhood media for me, because they could have just been like, oh, you know, I don't really care, have you know 10 million lights and colors directly into your eyeballs. Meh. They could have just done that. They did not. They went to the effort of trying to find things that they enjoyed and thought were soft and good and enjoyable as well, which I appreciate. The UK rerun a lot of stuff because clangers and bagpuss are from the 70s, no? I watched like some stuff. A lot of like the shows that I watched as a kid weren't through the TV, although I know that clangers did do a lot of reruns. But a lot of the stuff that I watched was through videos, like recorded videos. Some of it was on VHS and some of it was on DVDs. So a lot of the stuff that I used to watch as a kid was through means that my parents had collected for me. I watched Old Bear. I had one of the audio cassettes some evenings as I fell asleep. I don't recognize that one actually. They find that if you expose your kids of today to older, softer cartoons, they become more calm. The modern Cocomelon stuff is so overstimulating that actually harms kids' development. I believe that. I fully believe that. I feel like kids deserve to have good media. I think they deserve to have people who care about their development as well. You know? They deserve that. They deserve to have people that care. When I was a child, I remember seeing Shaun the Sheep. Anything before that didn't come over here from the UK, as I remember. Yeah, Shaun the Sheep. Oh man. That's got a new season recently, hasn't it? Am I wrong? I remember reading something in the news about Shaun the Sheep a little while ago, and I don't remember what it was about, but it was something to do with something, and that's really helpful. That's incredibly helpful. Symmetrize. Move the things. No? Okay. Okay, well, I tried. Hello, welcome in. Something to do with something. Any age, no one's to be subjected to brain melting slop. Yeah. So there's so much, and there's quite frankly a very concerning amount of slop these days. I worry about the new generation having to. I wonder what like the consequences of that on the brain would be. I think the answer is just going to be a collection of people who are really overstimulated and then eventually become really undereducated because they're unable to exist in an educational space well with other people, so they're just behind developmentally. Ugh. Which is I think for me that would be a fate worse than death. Literally what is happening with today's kids. That's disappointing. You know? It's very disappointing. What is happening? What are you doing? What's wrong with you, huh? What's happening? Come on, Blender, you can tell me. Come on, you can tell me what's going on. Why won't you symmetrize? I'm taking the kind approach now. I'm being nice. I'm being nice to my program to try and trick it into doing the thing that I want it to do. Oh, I see. No, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yes, here we go. And then symmetrize. Why you no work? There we go. Okay. And this should be named... I thought... Is this correctly named now? Are you correctly named as well? Yay! What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Right. I thought... What if I do this? It will just fix it. Why am I... Oh! What happened? Why am I tiny? Whoops. seems like Adventure Time and Regular Show, where they're not only good kid shows, but also just good shows in general. Yeah, I think just making quality media is just important. I think there's been so much slop that has come out recently. There's just, you know what I'm sick of? You know how people talk about like the Cal Arts art style? I'm really annoyed about the Seth MacFarlane art style that just every adult show has. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret with that one. Every adult show these days looks like Family Guy, but it's not because the art style of Family Guy is cheap to make. It is cheap to make, but that's not why they do it. They do it because they think you're stupid. I'm not even joking. That's why they do it. They do it because they think you're going to be scrolling on Netflix or on Prime or any other type, you know, Apple TV, all of that type of stuff. They do it because they think you're going to scroll on the brand, look at it and go, oh, that looked like Family Guy. Family Guy funny. This also funny. I watch this now. That's what they think that you're going to do. And unfortunately what it's resulted in is the fact that every TV show that is an adult TV show that is animated looks awful. It just looks abysmal. Which sucks. It sucks so much. There's like, you have a look at like tons of like TV shows that have like the MacFarlane kind of art style to them, and then you have a look at like their pilots or their like pitch bibles, and the art style is completely different and it looks fantastic. And even if the show sucks, the concept art is always really fantastic. Yeah, I think that's why having shows like exactly what you just said, Primal and Smiling Friends and a bunch of other ones that have really unique art styles, I think having stuff like that is so important. Especially for the fact that those shows are doing really well because they're their own thing. TV execs are a plague on TV. Here's what it is. BoJack had a pretty unique art style as well. Yeah, I believe the creator of BoJack went on to do something else. Was it called Tucker and Birdie? Tucker and Bertie? I don't remember the exact title, but that was also really, really fantastic. Yeah, I watched that and I really enjoyed it. It was good. Especially in animation, having a style is so... It is! If you have something that is so uniquely like this is your thing, having that is so important. You know, it makes everything look the way that it's supposed to. It looks good. Though it only lasted a season, I think for Tucker and... is it Tucker and Birdie or Tucker and Bertie? Because I know the main character is called Bertie, but I don't know if her whole thing is to be like, oh, Birdie, haha. I don't remember. Where was I? Tucker and Bertie. Yeah, there we go. What was I saying? I don't remember. I lost my train of thought. No! I lost my train of thought. It's gone. It's gone forever. What has happened here? It's done the thing. But it's done the thing wrong. It's done the thing, but it's done it wrong. Can I even go back that far? I can't. No! That it was canned much earlier. Yeah, it kind of has one of those those vibes, which is sad because it looks, you know, it looks good. It was a really good show, but I think unfortunately it was from a very specific perspective where it was very it focused on really heavily female storylines and female problems and all that type of stuff, which is it's a fantastic thing to do, to have perspectives that are inherently on one side or another, or from like one culture or another, or from like one gender or another, and all that type of stuff. It's good to have TV shows that like focus on those things, but unfortunately companies don't really like those type of shows because they want as broad appeal as possible to get as many eyes on it as possible and to make as much money as possible. So having shows like that is fantastic, but unfortunately they're usually really short. Tom Moore makes decent animation movies. Don't know the 2D style, but they did in cooperation with a French studio who are still keen. It's Tom Moore who I think he is. Tom Moore. Nope, not the cricketer. Oh! He's the guy that worked with, oh god, what's his name? Yes, he does Cartoon Saloon. Did in cooperation with a French studio still keen on 2D. Cartoon Saloon isn't French, they're Irish. unless Cartoon Saloon has worked with another company that is French. I believe Cartoon Saloon is Irish, unless I've messed up, because they did god, they did The Breadwinner, and The Breadwinner is fantastic. Hi Mai, hi. Working French partners. I see. Fair enough. The creature is looking amazing. My project was so long lasting. Depression is a much broader topic. Yes, it is. Yeah. Having something that has broader appeal is always going to last you a little bit longer in terms of having more bang for your buck in terms of the show that you're making. I'm gonna have to rename all of these because it didn't work properly. No. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rename all of these. God. We're fine. A lot of animated movies will get made in a lot of different places, a lot of different freelancers as well. Yeah. Oh, unless I can do the replacement thing. I think there's a fantastic company. Oh man, they made was it Klaus? With the K? The Christmas movie from like 2 years ago? 2019. Oh, the 2019 film Klaus. Yes. Was really innovative because they did 2D animation, but they worked with a French studio to do customized shading to make it look 3D, which is just an incredible innovation. It looked fantastic. At least I think it was a French company. If I'm mistaken on that, then please correct me. I feel like the French are doing absolutely crazy stuff. Oh man, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do it. Hang on. It's battery name, but I don't know where it is. I know that. Oh no. I've shot myself in the foot by using this keyboard because the shortcut for doing battery name is Control F2 and I don't have F2s. No. Class I did the art style. Yeah, it was fantastic. 2020 destroyed most people's perceptions of time, so I can't judge everything it was 2 years ago. It feels like it was 2 years ago. Whew. Do you have layers with access to F keys? No. No, I don't. I really don't. I'm sorry. This is gonna be somewhere. It's gonna be somewhere. Oh. Don't even worry about it. Everything is great. It'll be bones. Okay. Well, let's do it like this then, shall we? I'm gonna redo the whole process. Horrendous beast, remove thine bones. Remove thine bones. Okay. Okie dokie. It'll be L or R. Okay. Edit battery name. Bones. Find anything that is R and replace it with L. Okay, sensitive. Is everything L now? Is everything taking a loss? Yes, it is. Thank you. Everything is L. 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 Okie dokie. We are doing great. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you for your cooperation, Blender. I do appreciate it. Now, if we could just symmetrize, and then this whole problem is going to go away. Yep. Okie dokie. I mean, you've really not done a great job there, Blender. But it's okay. We'll try again. We'll do it again. Yep. Again, not a great job, but it's okay. It's okay. Nope, that's also not good. Okay. Where are we? I see. Okay. Let's mirror you to the Y global. Yeah, that's fantastic. And then we will mirror you to the X global. And pull you back here, as we did before. We're gonna do a great job. Good job, Blender. You're doing good. You're doing a good job. Cool. Is everybody in their place? Do we have rights where we need rights? Do we have lefts where we need lefts? Are we good? Is the right? Yep, it's the right. We're all good. We're on the right. Yep, okay. We're on the right. Yep, that's it. It's on the right. Yes, it is. Okay, sweet. Okay, we're good. Listen. Listen. Sometimes. Oh god. Sometimes. All of the bad things happen, and you have to talk to Blender. You have to gentle parent your Blender. Sometimes you just have to gentle parent your Blender. Okay, there we go. There's all the bones. She's got bones in her. She's got bones in her face, and she's got bones in her body. Wahoo! Wahoo! Cool. Okay, here to you, and here to you, and here to you. Do we do automatic weights? Because I don't think they're gonna work. Admittedly, I don't think this is gonna work out. Yes, of course it isn't. Yeah. Oh, hey, that worked out. Meow, meow, meow. I kinda, with the sticks, what I wanna do is, have the weight be like that a little bit, so that when you move about these arms, the stick stays in place like that. It's gonna be horrendous in terms of movement. Cause this is gonna be a spring bone, so it's gonna be like so absolutely horrendous, but there we go. Maybe don't have it anchored, but it's fine. Okay. Okay. Empty groups. There we go. And we have all of our vertex groups there as well. Sweet. Okay. What about this project? It hasn't been horrendous though. This is true. This is true. No! No, we need to go back. We need to go back. We need to go back immediately. We have forgotten the most important part. To upper chest. Yep. Most important part. There we go. This is probably the worst way that I could be doing it. Yep, there we go. That's about correct. Sweet, okay. God, what do I name this? There we go. That's on the L. This is on the R. Cool. With empty groups, there we go. And so, if I look at this, yeah, sweet. Okay. Yippee! Cool. Nice. Cool. So all of these are empty weights as well. So all good. All good. Oh, now it's onto weight painting, and I don't know if I have the sanity for weight painting this evening, so we might do a fourth part where I do the weight painting and show you guys how horrendous weight painting is. Weight painting my beloved. Weight painting my beloved. But the cool thing is that I only have to do one side of the weight painting and everything else is fine. It doesn't matter. In fact, I can do this where I do, in fact, you know what? Let's do a little weight painting. We'll do a little weight painting. Just a little, as a treat. Here we go. A little weight painting as a treat. You know, just a smidgen. Let's have a little bit. Oh god. Oh, this is gonna be absolutely dreadful. I can already tell. You know what? You know what? You know what? No. No, 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 no. Never mind. Not even as a treat. Not even as a treat. Okay. Let me save 10 million times. Not even as a treat. Oh boy. Ugh. Let's move on to this. Wow! Hello, hi! What does weight painting mean? Weight painting is basically, you paint in the parts on the model that you want a specific bone to move. So you click onto a specific bone and Blender goes, oh hey, this bone, what do you want to move with this bone? And you go, oh, I want these parts of it to move. And Blender goes, okay, I see that these parts, or the bit that you've pointed out, I'm gonna have this bone move only those parts. And that's what it does. And in theory, in theory that sounds fine. And then you try to do it. And 90% of all of my problems that I ever occur in things are to do with rigging and to do with weight painting, unironically. It's abysmal. It's just abysmal. And then you get through it and you're like, yippee! You also use it for stuff like geometry nodes and stuff like that. Yes, you can also use it for like physics, physics sims and all of that type of stuff as well. Basically, it just tells Blender, hey, this thing moves, and this thing moves more than this thing. Yeah, it's a very simple concept. In theory, it's very, very simple. In execution, maybe not so much. Yeah. It's what it is, but it's fun. Yippee! I'll put another one of these up. I don't know when I'm gonna put that up, but I'll put that up. I will put that up. We will do another one of those. Yeah. Thank you for coming today. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. We're really enjoying this series. It's been fun. It's been fun. Especially because, like, I'm not taking this seriously at all. I feel like if I was taking it seriously, I would not be having as much fun. Because I'd be too worried about, like, I mean, so maybe someone who's watching really knows a lot about 3D modeling, and they're judging me because I'm not doing as good. Yeah, if I was taking that more seriously, I think I would be stressing about that. But this way, I can just have fun and not care about it because it's awful. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me. It was lovely talking about like old TV shows and childhood stuff with you guys. It was really nice. Wow. Way too self-conscious about your skills and everything. Maybe I am. Maybe I should just enjoy kind of making things regardless of the process. Because hey, you get to the end of things and then you get to the end of things and it's fine. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you. Oh god, I don't know how to do anything anymore. YouTube's changed the thing. It's bad and I hate change and everything is bad. Yep. Let's see. Oh, June is doing an art stream. That's fitting. Let's raid into that. That sounds nice. Let's do that. Okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I hope you guys have a have a wonderful morning. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful time zone. Please go get yourselves. Please go take care of yourselves. Go get some snacks. Go get some drinks. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye bye. Wah.